Hi everyone. I wanted to just say hi, and also, well, the point of me starting to talk right now is really important to me because I have been through so many things and so many ups and downs, and the reason that I'm making this video is because I want to show my side of spirituality and how life relates to me and how I can help people by just talking about the things that I believe in, and also just show that my true self is coming out right now, and it just helps a lot of people realize that they're not alone. And when they do feel or when they do hear someone talk about what they believe in, they just get inspired or resonate with them. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. And the reason that I said that it is important is because I've been through a lot of things, and it's it was really hurting me in the past that I couldn't really talk about what I wanted to, and because it's been hidden, and just so many really hurtful things have happened, and I don't feel comfortable talking about it right now, but I can give you a brief idea, or a story. It's kind of what I was going through was kind of really hurtful things, and things that make you feel not wanted and not accepted, and also just more so than not wanted and not accepted. That was more of my childhood, but as I grew up, I learned that the only thing that matters is you and God and love. But what happened to me in the past, though, the thing that I'm trying to explain is the dark night of the soul, maybe, and also really weird things and thoughts that would pop up into my mind. And it's more of people would call it a disorder, but I don't believe in that anymore. And I wanna make sure that I have enough strength by time, a video at a time, to help you talk. I mean, to help you guys out by me talking and making videos and stuff, but by a video at a time. When I feel comfortable, I'll talk more about what I've been through. I just wanted to give you a clue, and it was really not easy at all. And now that I'm really happy, and happier than I was, way happier, it's just, it reminds me that life is beautiful, and you should always do what's best for you by believing in that thing that really makes you feel you're worth it, and believe in all the things that you've always wanted to do ever since you were little, or whenever. You should do it. And yeah, so let's get into the video. So I just want to introduce myself, and my name is Shima, and I am just so excited to be making a video. I tried to make other videos where I was vlogging and then doing other things, and I've done a few videos in the past where I was dancing and acting, and it was successful. It was 10 years ago, and now I just found my true calling, if you will. And I think doing spiritual videos and just talking, just being yourself, myself, and talking about things like this is the best key for me to be successful, because I'll be happy by sharing and doing what I think and believe will help others. And I enjoy talking, and I'm not really a big talker when it comes to socializing with people and stuff, but I mean, people might think that I'm shy, and maybe I am, I don't know. But the point is that I enjoy giving speeches by the way that I talk, not when people go up on stage and they start talking that certain way. I don't know how to do it. I mean, hello everybody, and welcome here, ladies and gentlemen. It's just not that way. Just my own type of talking tone and style. I like to talk and express myself. So that's what I meant by that. And yeah, and being yourself, being who you really are when you're around the house, wearing comfortable clothes and talking about things that help other people. Things that you believe in will help other people, because even if no one ever mentioned that before, but you do, and another person reads it or hears about it, they will get helped by that, because they will realize that, oh, you're not the only one, like they're not the only one, and I'm not the only one. And not only that, but like they will also realize that there's more to life. They will start to feel more comfortable, more safe, and more accepted. That's another thing. And yeah, so it's a really nice day. I'm like starting to feel really at peace, because actually, like, today was the day that I decided to go back in touch with this connection of spirituality and the connection to God, nature, the divine, angels, and all that kind of interesting things that really matter to me. And it matters to my mom too. And yeah, and also so I wanted to introduce myself like I am, and I already like wanted to just explain what is going on in this video. And I told you that my name was Shima. I already said that's my name. And yeah, so when my spiritual awakening happened, it's kind of interesting, because it never really, like, I never wanted to just say, hey, right now I want to make a goal and all I want to do is become spiritual. No, that's not how it happened. How it happened was when I was like I don't know, 15 years ago, when I was 12. I don't know if 15 years ago I was 12, but when I was 12 years old, even when I was 10 or 11 or 12, something like that, 13, 14, something around that age, I realized that I was getting, like, I thought I was special, let's just say it like that. And I thought I was special because I was in a very, really in a bad environment. And I'm not saying nobody's bad, my parents aren't bad, I'm not saying that. I was just in a bad environment growing up. And I'm sure everybody has like stories to say about themselves and how they started their spirituality, or what happened to them as a kid, if they had a good or a bad past. Everybody has bad memories, so I understand. You're not alone. Let's just be strong about it and learn through things together. So my thing is, when I was like 12, yeah, I had a really bad environment and I didn't enjoy the things around me, like the energy and stuff. So as a kid, as like being 12, I thought that I was special because, like, you know, when you don't remember exactly the words that you say when you were a kid, but you remember the feeling, the energy, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I thought that I think I remember saying to myself things like this is what it felt like. I thought that I was saying, oh, I will be happy because I have this strength within me, because the people that are treating me bad are gonna like not feel so good afterwards, because I feel like I'm gonna get this prize from God that I'm gonna feel so happy later on. So that's and it actually, I do feel later on happy when I go walk into my room alone and I realize that I like don't feel bad and I feel at peace. So I realize, like, when you start to continue this continuous repetitive talks to yourself as a child, you create feelings like feeling special or feeling happy and feeling this and that, so and so. So I thought that I was special. I also, that's when, like, after like 3 years later, so I don't know, say when I was 17 or 16, something like that, every like once in a while, as in 3 or 4 years later, I grow up and I start learning a new aspect to myself, like a new kind of vibe that comes into myself that reminds me that I am special and that I believe in myself so much, that I have this uniqueness in me. Okay, I know everybody has that as well, and that's really, really good. And you should believe in that all the time, because it just helps you remember the point of life, the point that you were born, the reason that you were born, and the beauty about how things should be after like hard times, then remembering the good times is how things should be. It should be happiness, it should be like gratefulness, and should be really like loving and stuff like that. So as I remember every once in a while that I was special and that I believe in myself and all that stuff, I realized that there's something called spirituality. And that was like, I'm just cutting these things short. It's not that I only thought that I was special when I was 12. It was more like I guess I had interest in like psychic feeling, psychic abilities, and I don't really, I remember the things that I want to say, and then when I want to talk about it, I just don't know how to explain it that well. But I do know that I'm saying certain things to you guys, so I'm sure that I had psychic, like interest in psychic abilities. And I think one of them, I'll try to say it, was things like when my grandmother used to visit our house, and me and my mom and dad were there, and my grandma was there. So the interesting part that I had towards psychic abilities was we had like these cards, Uno cards, I guess, yeah. And then I would memorize my dad's phone number. So this is like a story. I realized my dad's, I memorized my dad's phone number, and then I told my grandmother that I wanted to say like, do like a psychic kind of show to her. And what I would do is memorize my dad's phone number. And you know, on the Uno cards, they have like, I think they had numbers, because I don't know if it was the Uno cards or the, I think it was the Uno cards, but, or the other playing cards. So the cards had numbers on them. So I would like take all the cards with the numbers of my dad's phone number, and then take other random numbers as well. So I would put like the first digit of my dad's phone number, so it started with 9. I would put like a 9, and then I would mix up like random numbers and put them in between, and then memorize all the numbers, even the random ones. And then I would tell my grandmother, oh look, these are the numbers that are going to pop up and in front of you. And I would, like, it was a joke, she didn't know. And I would show it to her like one by one. I would be like, this is like an 8, and it would be an 8. Then I would say this is like a 7, be a 7, 6, 2, 1, and it would all be correct. And then she would be like, she was shocked, and she was like, how did you do that? Like she couldn't really explain how she felt like, but it was so good. So that's one thing that made me think that now looking back, that I was interested in psychic things, you know, because that's obviously some psychic thing that was going on when I was 12. Another thing was, I can't really remember, but it was so many things. So me thinking that I was special, me thinking that I believed in myself so much that I could just talk to God or something like that, was just like the beginning of the timing where I grew up like a while later, and then looked back and then found out the world of spirituality, and realized, oh, that this thing really makes sense to me, because if they're saying it, then like it means something to me, so I'm saying it as well, because if someone else says it, then it's me saying it too. So we both feel the same thing, like when I'm reading about spirituality on the internet or in a book or whatever. Now, the first time I ever read about spirituality, like the feeling, I don't think I remember, because remember when I was talking in the beginning of the video, I said that I went through something really hurtful and really dark about me, and I don't feel comfortable talking about it right now, but in future videos I will. It's because it has to do with like the disorder thing that doctors talk about, but it's just, don't focus on that, don't focus on doctors, focus on God and yourself, and like the ability you have to make what God is right to you, and what you believe in, what God can do, and just you and God and the magic of life. Just doctors for now. I mean, you can if you want, but I'm just trying to do a video here and trying to be like helpful and remind you. I know that every word reminds somebody of something. It just, reminding somebody is good, because it just is a trigger in your brain, and you get attached, and you get like, you actually, it's a very powerful thing. It's a word. A word is powerful, and reminding someone is just like a memory of love, I guess. You know, when all those stories and poems, when they go like something like, I reminded you of the way that the flower smelled when you picked it up, or something like that. So it reminding somebody just gives you this feeling in your brain where you get to just remember, and just to do it again. Like you get to feel so different. So that's one thing, and it's powerful. So another thing is, I forgot. Another thing is, sorry, I just like lost myself. Another thing is when I just like was feeling really bad with the brain thing, the disorder. But like later on, I realized that those disorder things don't exist, to me at least. So I'll be helping you guys hopefully with future videos and seeing how things are going to turn out. And so the point is, I don't remember exactly how it started. If I do remember, I'll write it down or let you guys know in a separate video. But that's beside the point. The real like treasure is what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that spirituality is love, and being so connected, and just like realizing how truth is around, and God does exist, and just those amazing things. And always know that when you talk to somebody and you help somebody out, it's just something that helps them and helps you. It's like give and take, give and receive and give, stuff like that. And yeah, so that's how I wanted to just make this video today, and wanted to say hi, introduce myself to everybody, and I hope that you enjoy. I hope that you like understand what I'm saying, and hopefully resonate with what I'm saying. I wanted to talk more in this video, but I can't really understand like where the words go when I first think about them. I think about them and then I want to say it, and then it just like goes away. But I guess everything happens for a reason. Let me see if I do wanted to add anything else to this video. Yeah, what I was saying, I'm not satisfied with what I was saying when I said that I wanted to remind you about because I know that words remind other people, and reminding other people is very important, because there are poems and stuff. So, and like ancient poems and like the famous romantic poems and stuff, when you talk to when you read them, they always say like, I remind you of her, or I remind her of him, and or something like that. You know what I mean? So reminding somebody, I'm gonna be factual right now, or be very assertive, and tell you that reminding someone, assertive with like what I'm trying to say, and be confident, and like finish with this sentence because it's taking too long. So when you remind someone, what happens is that the feeling goes into your body, the energy first, like you hear the word remind, and then you understand that the word means remind, and then you think about the word, the energy goes into your body, you get the memory, and then you relive it. So see how important things are, see how important that word is. And just, yeah, when every single word that I might be saying might remind each one of every other person of something else. So that's really good. That's something to take into consideration, that I know I'm doing a good job, because I'm talking, I'm making a video, and I'm doing a good like effort to help others and help myself. And by being myself and knowing that I might be helping and affecting other people's like life is in a good way is really good, and that's all what my intention is. So I hope you guys like this video and enjoy it. because I'm planning to do more, and I'm planning to grow my channel by helping other people, helping myself as well. I'm so blessed to be here in this world, because everybody is blessed to be here and strong enough to live it. Remember that. And yeah, so I think I'm gonna leave right now, and I feel grateful and really, really strong after what happened to me and in the past. And yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and continue drinking my coffee. It's like a beautiful day, and yeah, thank you for watching my video. I hope you guys find it useful, and let me know if you have any questions down in the comments. You can contact me on Instagram as well. It's allabeat97. So yes, thanks, and talk to you guys later.